What's up, everybody? How you all doing? We're back again with another one, and today we're checking out Eminem, a song from the Revival album. It's called Castle, and I know that if you're going to react to Castle, and by the way, this is not a first time reaction. I have heard his songs before, but I've never really broken down any bars and actually really paid attention to it. So, but anyway, so we're doing Castle, but I know if we react to Castle, we have to react to the following song called AROSE, because they tie in together. So, but yeah, we're going to dive into that. So yeah, do go to Eminem's YouTube channel, Eminem Music. Give him a like, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And let's just let's dive in. Let's get this. Let's do it. Let's check this out. See what Eminem's talking about. This is Castle.
I built this castle. Now we are trapped on the throne. I'm sorry we're alone. I wrote my.
What's strange is because this is not like the woman that's singing on the hook. Because it's not marked as a feature. So I'm not sure who the female singer is, but she's got an incredible voice on that. Yeah. Classic storytelling.
December 1st, 1995. Dear Haley,
you'll be coming out of mommy's stomach soon. I better do something quick if I'ma be able to support you. I can barely support me, but as long as you're healthy, that's all that matters for the time being. But obviously, assuming you will be, just thinking ahead, I'ma make it if it kills me. Let's see how.
Oh, so what Eminem's doing? Yeah, he's talking, rapping about his daughter Haley. She's, but he's talking about her like before she's even born, and the struggles that he was going through, how he's going to provide for her, and you know what he's going to do, because this was the time before he blew up with Dr. Dre and all that, that he's rapping about. So you know, and he's like, so basically at this point of rock bottom, like how's he going to provide for his daughter who isn't born yet, but she soon will be, and then what he's going to do, and how how he's going to get out of his financial struggle, so he's going to be able to afford to support his daughter and stuff like that. It's crazy and just clever writing to be able to put your mind into that, back into that situation that he was once in, and to be able to just write about that creatively is phenomenal. It really is.
Obviously, assuming you will be, just thinking ahead, I'ma make it if it kills me. Let's see how far I can take it with this music. I'm getting sick of chasing this illusion. Sorry for sloppy writing, the pen in my hand is shaking. Please excuse me, Dad's a little nervous, but at the same time excited. If I use the same energy while I'm saying rhymes and write them with the same passion and the same exact enthusiasm as I'm using in this letter, maybe they can fuel me as I'm trying to build these castles out of sand, baby girl. For you to sit on the throne, I got plans, baby girl. Welcome to Mom and Dad's crazy world. Love, Daddy, maple flavor kisses, buttered pancakes and syrup.
Oh. You know, it's just what I love about Eminem. He's like, you know, he doesn't just write all this crazy, fucking absurd stuff. He's a great storyteller, and I think that is one of the greatest things about hip hop, and what makes a hip hop song great is the storytelling. You know, it's not about the shock value stuff. Yeah, that's cool, but the storytelling is where it's really at, and Eminem's pen is on fire.
Trapped on the throne. I'm sorry we're alone. I wrote my chapter. You'll turn the page when I'm gone. I hope you'll sing along. This is your.
December 1st, 1996. Dear Haley,
You got your mama's personality, same eyes as I got, her beautiful smile, but your ears are the same size as mine are. Sorry for that, little minor mishap. But
Oh, I just love that. Do you know what? That's just so like sweet and just so just honest. It's just, oh, sorry about you got the same ears as I've got. You know, a little bit of humour in there, and I like that. It's just, you know, it's just a beautiful thing. I love that.
you got your mama's personality, same eyes as I got, her beautiful smile, but your ears are the same size as mine are. Sorry for that, little minor mishap, but you'll grow into them, baby. I'm on the grind now, I'm doing little shows, open mics all night as the studios. While I'm trying to keep the lights on, why does it seem like I'm so close to this dream? Yet so far, I just keep steering. I'ma turn into someone I haven't the slightest clue what I'ma do if it falls through. You took your first steps today, you probably walk soon. My infinite CD flop, too many soft tunes. They're talking bad about dad. It's
Yeah, going back to his, you know, this going back in the time when he dropped his album Infinite, and which flopped. That did not do great at all. And you know, Eminem at times been told it just sounded too much like AZ and Nas. And that kind of thing, like with his mods of the rhyme schemes and stuff like that. And you know, that just basically would have just added more fuel to the fire. You know, just him just been how, you know, that desperation, just been how is he going to support his daughter, you know, and family. And it's crazy times, but you know.
Me off too, makes me feel like I don't belong or something. Ooh, I think I might have just stumbled onto something new. Got a prediction for the future. I'm hoping that you open this envelope when you're older and it holds true.
Build this castle, now we are trapped on the throne. I'm sorry we're alone. I wrote my chapter, you'll turn the page when I'm gone. I hope you'll sing along. This is your
No, I love that hook. I love that hook, and it just matches this song so really perfectly.
December 24th, 2007. Dear Haley.
Now if you found these letters, I guess I better try to explain. A lot's happened in between them since I rise to this fame. I said your name, but always tried to hide your face. This game is crazy, I wanted to claim my love for you, but dang, I never knew it'd be like this. If I did, I wouldn't have done it. You ain't asked for none of this shit. Now you're being punished. Things that should have been private with me and your mother is public. I can't stomach, they can take this fame back, I don't want it. I put out this last album, then I'm done with it. 100% finished, fed up with it, I'm hanging it up. Fuck it. Excuse the cursing, baby, but just know that I'm a good person. Though they portray me as cold, and if things should worsen, don't take.
Well, this wasn't his last album because he put out Kamikaze, Music to Be Murdered By, side A, side B, and the Death of Slim Shady. So yeah, the Revival was definitely not his last album, but people shit on this album and said that it was trash. It was, you know, but this is Eminem just being real. You know, it's being honest, and his like raw feelings about just how he really feels as a person, you know, as opposed to just, you know, just the usual what we normally used to, like all the shock value stuff, and just, you know, just, you know, but this album, I think it was just more honest. It's more Marshall Mathers rather than just Eminem and Slim Shady. That's the impression I got. What's your thoughts? Let me know in the comments down below.
Just know that I'm a good person, though they portray me as cold, and if things should worsen, don't take this letter I wrote as a goodbye note, but your dad's at the end of his road. I'm sliding down a slippery slope. Anyway, sweetie, I better go. I'm getting sleepy. Love, Dad. Shit, I don't know.
There's him taking the medication that he was hooked on, that nearly took his life. Oh man, I don't even want to go into it.
come check out how you can edit your end screens.
Oh, fuck off, stupid adverts. Right, we got AROSE next. And so, yeah, this song AROSE follows the song that we just reacted to, Castle. So, let's get it.
If I could rewind time like a tape inside a boombox, one day for every pill or Percocet that I ate. Cut down on the volume, I'd have heard everything, but death is turning so definite. Wait, they got me all hooked up to some machine. I love you, Bean.
Oh, so this it picks up, like, you hear how Castle ended with him taking in the bin in the bathroom, taking the medication, and then falling to the collapsing and falling to the floor. And then this is him in the aftermath of that, and you're saying, this is crazy. It's crazy because very clever fucking rhyme writing, and just and the concept as well. Just to to how it just ties in both songs together. It's, you know what I mean, and continue the storyline and the storytelling. It's brilliant.
I was struggling. Feels like I'm underwater, submerged like a submarine. Just heard that nurse say my liver and kidneys are functioning. Been flirtatious with that, skirt chasing. I guess it's a Reba dirt J. Same nurse just heard say they're unplugging me, and it's your birthday. Jade, I'm missing your birthday. Baby girl, I'm sorry. I fucking hate when you hurt. Hey. And sweeties, thank you for waiting to open gifts. But girls, you can just open them. Dad ain't making it home for Christmas. Wish I had the strength to just blow a kiss. I go to make a fist, but I can't make when I'm frozen stiff. I yell, but nothing comes out. I'm crying inside, I shout. My vocal cords won't permit me. I scream, but it's not allowed. You put your arm around mama to calm her. Wow, I just thought about the aisle. I'll never get to walk us down. Never see you graduating. You can't.
Oh. The thinking about, where it just said, it was thinking about the aisle that I'll never get to walk you down, which, if and they say that if Eminem arrived to the hospital 2 hours later, that would have been it. That would have been it. Game over. But luckily, Eminem, he pulled through his situation. He's been, was in nearly 2 decades sober. It's not quite 2 decades, but it's getting on for that. It's not, and that deserves some respect. Absolutely, 100%. But luckily, he did get to see his daughter walk down the aisle, and and be there for he's going to be a granddad soon, and and he's able to stick around to see all that, it's just beautiful. But he's speaking from the perspective of what if things were different, what if I didn't make it through the overdose and the collapsing of and what have you, what if I didn't make it through, and this is just, it's painful, man. It's painful, but it's the rhyme writing, fantastic. It's not crazy multi-syllable rhyme schemes. It's not really meant to be like. It's just more, just storytelling. To say with them, just being honest and open about how he feels inside. I mean, beautiful.
You put your arm around mama to calm her. Wow, I just thought about the aisle. I'll never get to walk us down. Never see you graduating your caps and gowns. It's about to be 2008. How's this happening now? I got so much more to do. In proof, I'm truly sorry if I let you down, but this tore me in two. The thought of no more me and you. You gave me shoes, Nikes like new for me for school. Duty, I'm trying, but you would've glued it, bind it. So many things, time I'd give anything to rewind it. I had to walk down my halls and constantly be reminded by pictures all on my walls, and I couldn't sleep at night, cause that image burned in my brain. If you on that table, me falling across your body, not able to stand to save you. God, why did you take him? I'm trying to keep his legacy alive, but I'm dying. Where's Nathan? Little ladies, be brave. Take care of your mother. Smile pretty for pictures. Always cherish each other. I'll always love you, and I'll be in the back of your memory. And I know you'll never forget me. Just don't get sad when remembering. And little bro, keep making me proud. You better marry that girl, cause she's faithfully down. And when you're exchanging those sacred vows, just know that if I could be there, I would. And should you ever see parenthood, I know you'll be good at it. Oh, almost forgot to do something. Thank my father too. I actually learned a lot from you. You taught me what not to do. And mom, wish I'd have had the chance to have one last heart to heart, honest and open talk with you. Duty, I see you, I go to walk to you, and I can feel my soul leave my body and float across the room. Nurses lean over the bed, pulling tubes out. Then the sheet over my head, shut the room down. Girls, please don't get upset.
Oh man, sorry. As much as I try to avoid this, like tearing up, as much as I try to avoid that, you just can't help it with this song. The words, it just gets to you, man. This really got to me. It really did. Wow, the castle, that didn't get to me as much as what this is right now. Wow.
Body and float across the room. Nurses lean over the bed, pulling tubes out. Then the sheet over my head, shut the room down. Girls, please don't get upset. I see them cheeks soaking and wet as you squeeze hold of my neck. So forcibly don't wanna let me go pillow drenched. Emotional wrecks with every second each closer to death. But suddenly I feel my heart begin to beat slow than a breath. Machines go. Must have guessed the cheat codes to this shit. I'm trying to rewind time like a tape. Find an escape, make a beeline. Trying to wake from this dream. I need to refine my inner strength to remind me, even if a steep climb I must take to rewrite a mistake. I'm rewinding the tape. I put out this last album, then I'm done with it. 100% finished, fed up with it. I'm hanging it up. Fuck it. Excuse me.
No, it's just. Sorry. Oh, sorry. I didn't expect it. Shit. I didn't expect it. The song to do this. I mean, it has been a while. It has been a while since I listened to it. For a while, but oh, bloody hell. I just like how it's just going back. How we just like, just how the song started, the song ends. Now it's just, because you hear him. He's come back from, he's regained consciousness. He's like his life's come back again. And he's come, he's regained consciousness, and it's like, so it's saying that he didn't die, and all the things that he said beforehand about him not being there, being able to walk up the aisle, being there for the birth of his grandson, his grandchild, that was like that was more like at least from my opinion, my perspective, it's more like what if I didn't make it through and I wasn't able to do the things that I'm able to do now? And then it's going back, it's it's rewind time, and he's actually now speaking from the perspective that how he's pulled through, and stuff like that, and how things could have worked out is not going to work out because he's still alive. So it's just a crazy concept, and it's clever concept, not crazy, it's clever. It's just so well put together, I think, and I believe that this album, I think, is just really slept on. It really is. So it didn't get the credit it deserved, but because sometimes people they either want Eminem when he's angry, and when he does that, they complain because he's and they complain because it's too angry. So if he does something a bit lighter and a bit more comedic, more humorous, they say, oh, that wasn't anything, it wasn't saying anything, and you know what I mean. So no matter what you do, you just can't win. It's,
remind me, even if a steep climb I must take to rewrite a mistake. I'm rewinding the tape. I put out this last album, then I'm done with it. 100% finished, fed up with it. I'm hanging it up. Fuck it. Excuse excuse the cursing, baby, but just know that I'm a good person. Though they portray me as cold, and if things should worsen, but I bet you they won't. I'm pledging to throw this methadone in the toilet. Spread these old letters I wrote on that old pathetic loathing. Closing credits can roll. I'm proud to be back. I'm proud to, like a rematch. I'll do relapse with recovery math. This LP2 help propel me to victory laps. Gas toward him and fast forward the past. Consider them last 4 minutes as the song I'd have sang to my daughters if I'd have made it to the hospital less than 2 hours later. But I fought it and came back like a boomerang on them. Now I knew they.
Yeah, see what I mean? You know, about the 2 hours. You know, if you arrived 2 hours later, he would have made it. But Eminem just bounced back. He just came back and just boomerang, just boomeranged a lot.
Consider them last 4 minutes as the song I'd have sang to my daughters if I'd have made it to the hospital less than 2 hours later. But I fought it and came back like a boomerang on them. Now a new day is dawning. I'm off Tuesday, it's morning. Now I know.
That's more or less just Eminem just like washing his hands of that past of his drug addiction. I mean, that's what I'm taking that as simple as, and just like I'm just washing my hands with the addict, the addiction, washing my hands, and moving on to the next chapter of his life. That's how I'm interpreting that. Just that little sound effect right there. But you know, I could be reading a bit too much into that more than anything, but I don't know. But what's your thoughts? Let me know in the comments down below. Okay, so yeah, that's that. But yeah, so that was yeah, that was Eminem, Castle and AROSE. A fantastic concept and heartbreaking. It made. I'll be honest with you. It's you know, the second song, AROSE, did actually get me tearing up a bit there. You know, which I kind of sort of knew it would in a way, but because of just how emotional this song is, and you know, and it's raw, it's honest. You know, okay, it's not going to be a club banger. It's not something you're going to listen to in a club, right? Okay, it's not going to be that it's going to make you want to jump up and start dancing around. It's not that type of song. That's not what it's designed to do. You know, it's designed to get a feeling from you, and just, you know, just being raw and just honest. But wow, what a concept! What a concept! And what if Eminem didn't make it? What if he didn't? You know, imagine just how differently things would be. You know, we wouldn't have got the Kamikaze album. We wouldn't have got the Music to Be Murdered By, 1 and 2, the Death of Slim Shady album. We wouldn't, you know, wouldn't get any more music from Eminem. So, it would have been a very sad and dark day for in hip hop. But luckily, Eminem did pull through, and yeah, and we continue to get more music from him, and yeah, so everything worked out perfectly. So the story it does have a happy ending. So Eminem got to see the things that means the most to him, seeing his daughter get married, the news of his becoming a grandfather. Yeah, Eminem's a fucking proud. Yeah, he's very proud. So, but anyway, I'm just rambling at this point. So yeah, well, what's your thoughts on the song Castle and AROSE? Let me know in the comments down below. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. Thank you very much for watching. Bye for now. Cheers. Peace. I'm out. Peace.